The world is transfixed, holding its breath as a new crisis unfolds in the heart of Southeast Asia. Newsrooms buzz with urgency, and millions of eyes turn to the South China Sea, where the stakes have never been higher. In a stunning announcement, Manila reveals a trillion-dollar energy discovery beneath the disputed waters. The revelation sends shockwaves through the region. Almost immediately, Beijing mobilizes its formidable navy, signaling its intent to defend what it claims as its own. Washington, ever watchful, issues stern warnings, vowing to uphold international law and support its allies. Tensions spike, and the world braces for what could come next. This isn't just about headlines or fleeting news cycles, it's a high-stakes drama playing out on the world stage. The South China Sea, a vital artery for global trade and energy, has become the epicenter of a geopolitical showdown. The Philippines, long seen as a geopolitical underdog, suddenly finds itself thrust into the spotlight. Its leaders face impossible choices, and its people watch anxiously as their nation becomes the center of a global storm. The stakes are enormous. National sovereignty, economic survival, and the delicate balance of power in Asia all hang in the balance. For the Philippines, this is a test of resolve and unity. On September 19, 2025, the conflict takes on a new urgency. The world watches as the dispute shifts from mere territorial claims to a battle over energy reserves that could transform the nation's destiny. The clock is ticking, and every decision carries immense weight. For the Philippines, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, a chance to break free from decades of energy dependence and economic struggle. But it's also a monumental risk, with the potential for conflict looming over every negotiation and every move. Trillions in oil and gas could end energy poverty, fuel rapid development, and elevate the country's global standing. The promise of prosperity is real, but so are the dangers that come with it. Yet China claims nearly the entire sea, viewing Manila's discovery as a direct challenge to its ambitions. The 9-dash line drawn across maps and mines becomes a flashpoint for confrontation. The world's eyes are fixed on the Philippines. Will it seize this historic moment, or will it be swept aside by the tides of history and the ambitions of greater powers? The outcome remains uncertain. Behind closed doors, military planners strategize, economists crunch numbers, and diplomats engage in tense negotiations. Every scenario is considered, every outcome weighed, as the nation stands on the edge of a precipice. For ordinary Filipinos, this is more than geopolitics. It's a fight for their future, their livelihoods, and their children's dreams. The decisions made now will echo for generations. The clock is ticking, and every second counts. In the South China Sea, the next move could change everything. For decades, the Philippines has relied almost entirely on imported oil and gas to power its cities, fuel its industries, and keep its economy moving. Every day, tankers arrive at its ports, and the nation's energy security has always felt just out of reach. This dependence has left the economy exposed, vulnerable to the unpredictable swings of global markets, price hikes, and international crises that can send shockwaves through every Filipino household. But now, beneath the waves of the West Philippine Sea, seismic surveys have revealed a game-changing secret: vast energy reserves valued at trillions of dollars waiting to be tapped. This isn't just a lucky break, it's a discovery that could transform the nation's future. This is no minor find, it's a world-class resource, the kind that could catapult the Philippines into the ranks of major energy producers. Imagine the possibilities: gleaming new infrastructure, a surge of millions of new jobs, and a wave of prosperity reaching every corner of the archipelago. With this newfound wealth, the country could invest heavily in education, build state-of-the-art hospitals, and give every child access to technology and opportunity. The benefits could touch every Filipino family, from the cities to the most remote islands. This discovery isn't just about energy, it's about hope, about rewriting the nation's destiny, and about giving every Filipino a reason to believe in a brighter tomorrow. Suddenly, Manila holds a powerful card in regional diplomacy. With energy comes influence, and the Philippines can now negotiate from a position of strength, shaping the future of Southeast Asia. The Philippines is no longer just a collection of islands on the map, it's emerging as a key player in Asia's energy security, a nation with the resources to help power the region. The world is watching closely, eager to see if the country can unite, overcome challenges, and unlock this immense potential for the good of all its people. The underdog now has leverage, a once-in-a-generation chance to rise and lead. But the question remains, Does the nation have the vision, the unity, and the will to seize this opportunity and shape its own destiny? The Philippines' future is no longer just a question of potential. Now it's a call to action, a challenge to turn promise into progress and dreams into reality. At the heart of this energy revolution is the Reed Bank, Recto Bank to Filipinos, just 85 nautical miles off Palawan. International law affirms it as Philippine territory, and its geology is perfect for massive oil and gas deposits. Estimates suggest up to 5.4 billion barrels of oil and 55 trillion cubic feet of gas, dwarfing the soon-to-be depleted Malampaya field. This isn't just a replacement, it's a leap toward energy independence. For a nation importing over 90% of its oil, Reed Bank is a game-changer. Billions spent on imports could now fuel domestic growth and innovation. Reed Bank is more than a resource. It's a symbol of sovereignty and a chance to shape the nation's future. The Philippines stands at a turning point, assert its rights, or let history repeat itself. Indonesia and Malaysia transformed their economies by harnessing offshore energy. Their skylines and industries were built on oil and gas wealth, creating jobs and funding development. Meanwhile, the Philippines debated and hesitated, missing out as its neighbors surged ahead. Political instability and legal uncertainty kept investors away, leaving the country with high energy costs and slow growth. The result, an energy gap that left Filipinos paying more and getting less. But the story of its neighbors is a roadmap, not a source of envy. With vision and resolve, the Philippines can finally close the gap and chart its own path to prosperity. The opportunity is here, if the nation is ready to seize it. Every Filipino feels the cost of energy dependence. At the gas pump in electricity bills and in lost opportunities. Imported fuel drains the economy and keeps living costs high. High energy prices stifle business and limit growth, while foreign suppliers hold sway over national policy. The looming depletion of Malampaya makes the crisis urgent. The new West Philippine Sea reserves offer a way out: energy self-sufficiency, lower prices, and true independence. This is the chance to break free from the cycle of dependency. The nation's future depends on what happens next. The biggest obstacle is China, which claims almost the entire South China Sea, including Reed Bank. Despite an international ruling, Beijing's Navy and Coast Guard maintain a constant threat. Any move by Manila risks confrontation, from blockades to military escalation. For investors, the political risk is enormous. But the Philippines also faces internal challenges: political instability, corruption, and bureaucratic red tape. Success demands unity, transparency, and a stable legal framework to attract global partners. Deepwater drilling requires billions in investment and world-class expertise. Only with clear rules and strong leadership can the Philippines turn potential into reality. Indonesia's journey offers a blueprint: build a strong national energy company, invest in infrastructure, and use energy wealth to drive broad-based growth. The Philippines can empower its own oil company, partner with global firms, and ensure the national interest comes first. A sovereign wealth fund could manage the windfall, investing in education, technology, and sustainable development. But Indonesia's experience also warns of pitfalls: corruption, environmental harm, and unequal benefits. The Philippines must set world-class standards for transparency and environmental protection. The goal: ensure energy wealth uplifts all regions and generations. The path is clear, but it requires discipline and vision. The nation must learn, adapt, and improve on the models that came before. The Philippines' energy discovery reshapes Asia's power dynamics. No longer a bystander, the country could become a central player in regional energy security. For the U.S. and its allies, a strong, energy-secure Philippines is a vital partner in maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific. The find gives new focus to alliances and could foster greater regional energy cooperation. It may also embolden other Southeast Asian nations to defend their maritime rights. China faces a choice: continue confrontation or seek cooperation and shared benefits. The Philippines' actions will set the tone for the region. This is more than a national story. It's a test of the rules-based order in Asia. September 19, 2025. The Philippines stands at a crossroads, a pivotal moment that will define the nation's destiny for generations to come. As the first rays of sunlight touch the city, the country faces a decision that will shape its future. One path leads to prosperity and pride, where every Filipino can dream bigger and achieve more. The other, to more dependency and missed chances, where opportunities slip away and the nation's potential remains unfulfilled. The window to act is now. Malampaya is fading, its resources dwindling, and global support is aligned as never before. The world is watching, waiting for the Philippines to seize this rare opportunity. Delay and division are no longer options. Every moment lost is a step further from progress, a risk to the nation's security and prosperity. The nation needs a unified strategy, clear leadership, strong alliances, and a legal framework that attracts investment and protects national interests. Only through unity and vision can the Philippines unlock its true potential. The government must communicate a bold vision and build consensus, inspiring trust and participation from every sector of society. The voice of the people must be heard and included in this national journey. The world is ready to invest in a serious, forward-looking Philippines. Investors seek stability, innovation, and a nation determined to rise above its challenges. This is the moment to transform millions of lives, to create jobs, build homes, and claim a new place in Asia. The promise of a brighter tomorrow is within reach. The treasure beneath the sea is more than oil and gas. It's the fuel for a national renaissance, a chance to power industries, schools, and homes, and to secure the nation's independence. The journey will be tough, demanding sacrifice and resilience, but the reward is a secure, prosperous, and independent future. The world is watching, and history will remember what the Philippines chooses today. The future is waiting to be written. Every Filipino has a role to play in this unfolding story. The pen is now in the hands of the Filipino people. Together they will write the next chapter of their nation's history, one of hope, courage, and transformation.